Hey everybody, Contact Welder 46 here. I decided to kind of just start pretty much as soon as I left off the last episode, so for me this is literally playing like two parts in one, so yeah, I'm gonna be here for a while. I don't have too much homework, so I think I'll be able to play at least an hour or two. Yeah, I think we can get through the Tower of the Gods in this part, and that's the plan. So let's clear out these walls. That's the first order of business. Let's equip some handy tools. Hopefully I can make it before the sea level. Ah, dang it. Speaking of the rising and falling sea level, isn't this like still the ocean? Like, it's not like the whole world's sea level is rising. And it doesn't look like the Tower of the Gods is sinking. I've always wondered about that. Like, why is it that, suddenly this is all rising and sinking? Alright, so we're just gonna get rid of these chews. Literally every single one but the one I needed. Alright, so let's grab a stick. I don't think... Oh, that was the wrong choice. I meant to drop it. I'm so used to like how like it is in like other games where pressing A would just drop it. I forgot that R is the drop in this game. Alright, so we got rid of this guy. He's gonna fall down there. And it's just green chew jelly. I can forget it. Alright, so we made a treasure appear. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be like a small key or something. Oh, shoot, wait. Ah, can I get it? Ah, just barely missed. Alright. But yeah, let's get this chest real quick. Let's see what's inside. And it was just another joy pendant. What's up with this game and having way too many freaking joy pendants? I'm kind of getting sick of collecting them all the time. Anyway, so I guess we're supposed to go into this door. And, kill these bubbles. Heck, I forgot that these guys apparently take 2 hits to kill as well. What the heck? I'm so used to the Master Sword that I'm just, like, expecting to kill those guys in 1 hit. But I guess they're 2 hits, guys. Ooh, sorry, I bumped the desk. That's probably gonna pick up on the mic. Nice, we got the compass, so now we can see where things are hidden in the dungeon. For instance, this chest that we can only get if we backtrack. I'm pretty sure there's nothing big in there. If anything, it's either a joy pendant or like a treasure chart. And I don't think I really need either of those. Yeah, so let's just jump here. I guess we're gonna have to backtrack here, which is gonna be annoying. I always seem to forget that every time I play through this dungeon. I always forget that you have to get the key first before you can go that way. But because I'm so used to going that way first, every playthrough I end up going that direction, so... let's kind of put our boat... Why can't we go this way? Okay, never mind, we can. So I'm going to park our boat here, but I'm going to swim over here so I can go through here and... Yeah, there should be something in here we can get. Oh god. Alright, so let's equip our bombs. Let's time this right. Ugh, never mind. Let's put that right there and stand as far away as we can. Great. Also, I forgot that apparently shockwaves actually stun the chews. Alright, so we got rid of him. And we got a rupee that just like snapped right in front of us, so if we can just get on top of this box, that would be really nice, but I guess we can't, so instead we're just gonna have to go here, get some bombs and a rupee. Great. Alright, so let's move that towards the middle a bit and push that more this way. And let's pull this one. I think I should probably pull that. I don't think I have to, though. Alright. So this one is just going to be all about timing. As soon as it starts to flash fast, there we go, we got it. Dang, okay. Whoa, okay. Kind of running out of things to say. I guess I'm a bit tired from school, although it's not like I did anything really hard. I just kind of woke up early today, so I'm a bit tired because of that, I guess. Alright, so let's drop a bomb here and get out of the freaking way. Let's see, what did we unearth? Oh yeah, that's right. We got. I'm pretty sure this is the chest that has that small key that we need to use to backtrack. But you know, if that's not the case, then great. All right, so cool. So we're just gonna get on top of here, jump, bam. All right. Got some bombs and a rupee. What's inside this chest? Who knows? Let's find out. And we got our dungeon map. So I was wrong, it's not the key, but the dungeon map is pretty useful. That combined with the treasure chart, or not treasure chart, the compass, could pretty much help us find our way to where it would be. I'm pretty sure if I can make this jump, I'll get like another joy pendant. But I'm seeing that I'm taking a long time in this room. Shoot, I thought I stunned these guys. God damn it. You know what? Forget the pot. Ah, shoot. Alright. Well, this is just going great. Maybe if I... Alright, so I'm just gonna leave. I'm pretty sure all that was in there is like a joy pendant, but I don't need that. And I guess our boat just resets position. If I knew that, I would have just stayed here. Or parked it here, or docked it here. I don't know what it is with terminology for boats. We can actually just get off right here. We can climb up here, and then just jump. Nice. Alright. Boom. So let's use this Armo statue and drop that right here, and our head is shown. Great. But in reality, what happened is that we opened the locked door, in case that wasn't obvious. So let's see what's through this door. Another one of these crazy freaks. Alright. So, okay, if I'm correct, if you kill... Actually, no, you know, it seems to be totally random. I guess you'll just either get red or green from yellow chews. I've usually gotten red for killing them, but I do remember that I did get a few yellow, or a few greens from killing them. And now the rainbow bridge is gone. And I know if you get like an orb from them, they'll drop like 1 red or 2 greens, or maybe 1 green and 2 reds, I don't know. Some combination. But I doubt it'll only have 1 color. It's usually a mix of both colors. Yeah, so we got our statue thing now. And that seems to be resonating with the door. Please don't despawn on me. Great. Alright, it didn't despawn. So now we can take this through the door. And there should be that thing right there. And we can just plop this down here. Not that way, this way. And that will, like, yeah, that would unlock this gate over here, and we can progress further in the dungeon. Nice. Alright, where's the boat? There it is. Cool. Now we just cruise all the way over there. This takes a while because, you know, there's no wind, so we can't use our sail. I've always hated about, like, this particular aspect of the Tower of the Gods. I hated that on the first floor, you had to use your boat to traverse the area, and it's so slow. You can run faster than this, I guarantee it. Oh, we gotta wait. That's another thing. I always hated, like, waiting, and I think this dungeon does have a bit of waiting and patience. It's more of a puzzle dungeon rather than a like a enemy dungeon. Again, I'm used to, like, I was playing Ocarina of Time a while back. Or not a while back, but kind of recently. So, I'm still kind of used to, like, just pressing A to drop the item. But, anyway. I just gotta remember R. Like a pirate, R. No, not like a pirate, that was stupid. Alright, so we got nice. We lit those torches because, yeah. Alright, so this part's pretty easy. We only have like 2 boxes to move. We literally just gotta push this like twice, and then like twice here, and then boom, we got it. I think we need... No, I don't think we need that. But yeah, so for now we've got like the perfect distance to well, actually we don't even need to jump across them. We could have just climbed up here, and I totally forgot about the torch. Sometimes I disappoint myself very hard. Alright, well, that's another thing. If you screw up, you end up having to wait a while before you can fix it. But yeah, let's get our torch and jump across. Good, nice. This should get us a small key. I mean, I'm kind of running out of chests. This better be the small key. I've been saying that for a while now, and finally I'm correct. It's the small key. Now we can oh great, just what I needed. More freaking shoes. Please grab on before I kick it. I hate that so many of them appear. But anyway, we finally got a small key, so now we never have to go back to that room again, because there's nothing in there anymore. You know, unless for some reason I just want to fight a lot of chews, but you know, I don't, so yeah. Sounds like the garbage man's coming. I'm not sure if you can hear that through the microphone. Actually, I don't think you can, because it's kind of ambient in the background, but for me, I hear it pretty well. Okay, actually, it's getting louder now, so if you do hear it, if it does manage to pick up on the microphone, I guess it's just because it's being really loud right now. Nice, alright. Stop and get out of our boat now. And just wait. Yep, now the garbage truck is right in front of my house. Probably still might not hear it, but yeah, it's pretty loud now because it's right next to me. I can't ignore it because I'm literally right next to the window and I hear it and I actually see it too, but anyway, I'm just gonna focus on the game. So, got through here, finally just kill some of these freaking chew freaks. Freaking Sonic fan freaks. Alright, let's get that. And what are we supposed to do in this room again? Do we have to kill all the chews? I hope not. Alright, well. I guess I'm all for killing these guys because they're so annoying. It's like a pleasure to kill them finally. Alright, so we got them. Rupee, that's it. Well, I guess we did have to kill them because that got the stairs up. And 1 rupee too. Cool, so now we got this. Gee, how far are we? It's 14 minutes already? Jeez. I knew this part is gonna take... This is probably gonna be another freaking hour-long episode, but because of my OCD and how this is organized, I just really do not want to do this in more than 1 part. Yeah, if this ends up being an hour, guys, well, I'm sorry, but not only am I probably screwing up a lot, but this dungeon is just really long. And unlike the other 2 dungeons that come later on in the game, this one's not all that exciting. It features fantastic things such as waiting, and more waiting. Anyway, Yeah, in case you can't tell already, this is definitely one of my least favorite dungeons in the game. Also, how come the boat, like the boat's position got saved? Oh shoot, you know I could swim. Damn. Like, when I went through that room over there, the boat got respawned to be right in front of that room, but for some reason when I went into that room, well, the one over there, it did not get reset. That's weird. Alright, well, now there we go. We're gonna stop drowning. And finally we can get past some of the more boring stuff in this dungeon. There's a Beamos. We can't do anything about that yet, because unfortunately it seems as though we only have a boomerang and that's it. You thieving rats, come back here. Ah, dang it. Oh, that's right, I have to get the statues here. Where's a rat? There you are. I really don't want these guys stealing my rupees. Yeah. I'll steal your rupee. Your 1 rupee. Yeah, nice try, pal. Alright, so we got 1. And we should try to get this guy across. Should be easy. Put him here. And then stand here. Freeze for a second. And now we got elevators. Unfortunately, the cutscene had to go on just long enough for this elevator to go past us, but whatever. Unlike some of the other things, that didn't take too long to wait for. Now, I've always been kind of puzzled about this. There's a platform here, but I have no idea what it's for. My best guess is that there has to be something to do with like the Knuckle statue, but because I've never had the Game Boy Advance adapter, I've never been able to use that, so yeah. Anyway, let's go through this part. This part is a little bit more interesting than some of the other ones. The right way, I'm pretty sure, was to the right. The right way. Literally. Yeah, there it is. So, yeah, this one we actually learn, well, not yet. After this part, we learn the command melody. I have a sneaking suspicion I'm gonna have to take this guy along with me. But then again, I guess that was just a suspicion. Alright. There we go. 2 and 1. Nice. I saw that guy's eye open, but because those guys become real Armos after a second. And let's see what this says. Press R to call me. Alright, nice. Come on. Literally, like, the only spoken word of dialogue that Link says. Unless there's another, but I'm pretty sure that's the only time Link talks in this game. Anyway, this part was kind of annoying because this statue is freaking slow. And you can't lift him because, well, we're right underneath this thing, this rainbow bridge thing. So it's too low for us to grab. But now we can, so cool. We're going to take advantage of that. Pretty sure we can jump across. Nice. Now Link jumps a bit farther in this game than I expected him to. Oh crap, I was too busy looking at this guy. And then I realized I missed my ride. I'm gonna have to go back to that at some point. Alright. So we just drop him down, and now he's just gonna like waddle his way over here. Very slowly. To this freaking goat horns. Anyway, now we can finally learn the command melody, which is probably one of the cooler melodies in this game. I'm gonna have to get my Wind Waker out first, though. Alright. Nice. Alright, so we did it. Nice. You learned the command melody. You know it. if I already knew it, it's just like nothing would happen. Anyway, hold up. My kin wait beyond these doors, control them, and guide them to their places of truth to open the path to the gods. Alright, thanks, statue. But it's not really like we learn the command melody, it's just like now it actually does something, so that's good. So, you know, I can do any melody at any time, it's just that it doesn't have an effect until we, quote-unquote, learn it. Alright, so... let's do that and that. You can just die. Yeah, screw you for burning me twice, oh my god. Oh wow, you just had to be a jerk one more time. You couldn't just stop it at you couldn't stop at just hitting me. You had to. Oh god. Oh wait, he doesn't knock me back. Okay, you know, I don't mind taking damage because you know there's pots. But yeah, I thought for a second he was gonna knock me off the rope. All right, so. Oh, what? It gave me a rupee instead of a heart? That's weird. Yeah, it didn't do that twice. Alright, so now we can use this. And we should be able to go... Yeah, screw you. Alright, so we should be able to use this to jump across. Yeah. There you go. That's for being a jerk. Twice. Alright, so, alright, I remember this puzzle. Alright. Pretty easy, but you do still need to have some level of skill, I guess. Not really. Alright. But yeah, this is the first time we get to use the command melody, which is pretty sweet. Unfortunately, the statue has no special abilities. Are you kidding me? I have to call it first, don't I? Okay, so never mind about me, Ooh, I just saw my neighbor, like, just make a freaking three-pointer into his trash can. Anyway, this guy has no special abilities, but at least he goes faster when we control him. 22 minutes and we're, like, not even halfway done with this dungeon, jeez. That should just speak to the length of this. Or perhaps it just feels longer. Oh, wait, I've got it backwards. Hold up a sec. Jeez. I have to be the one stepping here. And then I do the command melody. I wish there was like a fast forward button. I mean, I could fast forward it for you guys in editing if it's like really bad. But there's no fast forward for me. Like, I have to still suffer through this. Almost there. Alright, we're pretty good. Nice. And now the bridge will disappear, but that's no problem because it already outlived its purpose. Grappling hook and jump. And now all we need is for you to be a paperweight, I guess, and just stay here while I fight a dark knight. Nice. Okay. Whoa. Hey, Link. It is I, the King of Red Lions. I'll do regular voice. I'm afraid there are some areas which you will not be able to bring the servants of the tower. But do not fear, leaving them behind. Or once you have awakened them, they'll wait patiently for your return. Of this I assure you. Well, thank you, pal. Well, let's see if we can, Yeah, that was not physically possible. Anyway, let's just readjust our angle, and we should be able to make this jump pretty easily. I think I could have made that jump, but I was just too late. And boom. Alright. Let's see if these will drop hearts now. Still just a freaking rupee. Alright, whatever. This time, we're gonna fight our first Dark Nut. That's probably the only cool part about this dungeon. I like how this is like the first Dark Knight we see, and he does like a cool intro. But none of the other Dark Knights do that, except for like the Captain Dark Knights. What are they called again? Mighty Dark Knights. But it's funny because like these guys have never met Link before, so it's not like they would have. This guy has any special reason for doing his intro. Also, he's not even aware of me. He's like, I'm hitting him. Finally, he noticed me. Jeez. All right. So this guy looks like he's gonna be pretty easy because he's so oblivious to me that you know, I can just keep smacking him all day. And now he's dead. Wow, what an exciting fight. I was actually hoping it'd be a little cooler than that. At least we got to get a parry attack in or two. I think it was only one actually. But after that, he just kind of walked around aimlessly. It's not how you program an enemy. But finally we get another Knight's Crest, so that's cool. Eventually we'll be able to get enough to where we can give him the Orca and learn the Hurricane Spin. We got the Hero's Bow, my favorite item in the game. Use button to shoot, you can hold up to 30 arrows. Nice. Alright, so now that we have this, once we leave the Tower of the Gods, we'll finally be able to get that freaking Cyclone guy. Also, yeah, these guys are back, but that's no problem because now I can just one-shot them with the arrow. If I can actually hit them. There we go. That's a really big target. If I missed that, that would just be sad. Alright. Actually, okay, never mind. Let's see another impossible, yep, another impossible throw. Wait a second. Oh, okay, I'm not directly above it, never mind. Alright. And boom, okay. So we can now grab this guy and finally take him along this for a ride. I knew those guys would become real for a second. Not like we had to fight him though. Alright, so this guy with the up horns rather than the back horns will finally be back in his spot. Now we just have to get to the guy with the side horns. You like sleep and then be like, oh wait, I forgot I have to open the door. Now I can go back to sleep. Alright. I guess magic's useful. Well, actually, none of that was useful, really. Please be something. At least give me like a blue rupee, you know, instead of just a freaking green. Whatever. Alright, so, okay, this puzzle's pretty easy. Just gotta throw these statues on there. Apparently, Link weighs the same amount of these statues, so that's pretty impressive. He's able to just lift weight equal to himself up like that. Forgot something for a second. And now. Nice. That was almost perfectly timed. Alright, I think that's the only time we need to come down here. Get some bombs. And nice, we had an arrow refill. Oh, okay, these guys are easy. Hello? Oh, I guess these guys don't wake up until, like, I do the song. Yeah, there we go. Nice, but now that song started playing, so these guys are gonna come to life and be all like, "Arr!" These guys are super easy though, so that's no problem. The guys are smoking in the background. What did we get? A nice treasure chart. Oh, this was one of those optional chests. You know what? Just to save time on this already very long episode, like we're already 29.5 minutes into the video. And we're like barely halfway through the dungeon, so to save time, I'm not actually going to go to the optional chest. Alright. At least if I know it's an optional chest, you know, then I might go to it, but... Or like if I know it's an optional chest, I won't go to it. If I don't know, like in this case, then I might go to it by accident. But for instance, that chest that we saw at the beginning with the, like that very first room we entered, I'm not gonna go back to that one. I know it's just an optional chest. Ah, this room. I remember this room. Gee, I thought I was about to overshoot that. I'm like, oh yeah, well, I guess I failed that. The Deku Leaf comes, really comes in handy in this part. Oh shoot, I'm so used to the Deku Leaf being on Y that's why I pulled out a bomb instead of the leaf. But yeah, now this is how I'm usually used to it. I have like very specific buttons on very specific. How about that? Stood right on top of it. But yeah, I have very specific items for very specific buttons, so call it OCD if you want, but that's just how I am. Oh, dang it. Ah, oh, damn it! No. I'm just gonna speed this part up, guys. That way I'm just stop wasting your time. Alright. I think that's enough. I don't even know how long I spent on that, on editing. Hey, editing Daniel. That's my name, by the way, Daniel, in case you're wondering. Put on the timestamp, see just how long that was. In, like, real time, not edit time. Because, holy crap, I spent for freaking ever doing that. I don't usually like rage at games, and I get like I didn't rage, but I was just severely disappointed. That's what I get instead of rage. I just become severely disappointed. Anyway, I don't even remember what we got. Oh yeah, we got a freaking joy pendant. Oh my god. Actually, that actually does make me kind of mad. I spent so freaking long on that for a joy pendant, I'm pretty sure. When I could have just gone straight to here. Well, now I have some terrible life lessons now. Oh wait, good, I got some magic. Oh god. Nice, okay. Come on. Whew, I'm so disappointed, actually, that I'm barely having anything to say right now, so... yeah. Anyway. Great, alright, so... this isn't necessarily too exciting. As a matter of fact, because of how long that nonsense took, I actually am more bored of this section than I was of the time when I was playing for a full hour. Because when I took too long making like a full hour episode, well, for me it was an hour. I forgot that I trimmed out like a ton of time. But get out of here. Boom. But when I was doing that, it only took a long time because there's just many things I wanted to do. But this time, it's just taking forever because this freaking dungeon just takes forever. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna want to just take a break for like for the rest of the day as soon as I'm done with this part. So that should balance out the weight. But we're actually going to need 3 because since Link weighs the same amount, that is, again, I'm still not used to the fact that I have to press R to drop the item and not A. Fortunately, they just respawn here. Alright. Let's jump. Let's drop that there. And, we're almost done. Because Link weighs the same as those statues, and that statue weighs the same as these Armo statues, we'll actually need 3 because we actually can't make the jump. I don't know why I lowered for a second. It's not like Link got heavier, but whatever. But yeah, finally, we got all 3 of these freaking statue freaks. Which means we'll be finally able to get to the 3rd floor, and then hopefully get to the boss within the next, few minutes. Yeah, you guys use your triangle beams and turn green like you're controlled by me, where you're not. Yay! Now you guys will stay there forever just shooting beams out to make sure this light portal thing can take me to the top. Because elevators are too much now. We need some magic purple beam thing to magically raise us above the, yeah. Alright. If I remember this, we need to get these 2 statues. Can I make that? Yes. Feel so accomplished. Let's get this other Armos, and we can throw that one to here. And as soon as we activate them, as soon as we get the treasure, which is the boss key, they'll become real. Well, not real. I don't know why I've been saying that. They'll come to life, is what I meant to say. But these guys are pretty easy. They only take 2 hits. These guys, I actually do remember that they took 2 hits with the regular sword. Or 1 hit with like a spin attack or something like that. Alright. 1 rupee, and what are you gonna drop? Probably the same thing, right? Yeah, 1 rupee. Nice, okay. Also, now that we have the bow and arrow, we can actually kill these guys now. There we go. And this guy drops 3 hearts, which is just what we need. Splendid. I'm gonna see what this other one drops, because these guys drop some pretty good items. Ooh, caught him on the wrong swing. So he's actually spinning the other direction. A bit too early there. And now. Alright. So we got an arrow refill, which is pretty good. And there's another arrow refill, and a heart. So we punish pretty much everything except for magic. Good. So yeah, actually we're pretty much right here. We're at the boss, pretty much. We get this small little cutscene, I guess. Yeah, I hate those things, man. Well, I won't be able to get that. These blue guys can't actually change the direction they shoot. They can go up and down, but they can only shoot straight. Making these guys incredibly easy to kill compared to, like, these guys. Well, that didn't work out. Alright, one of these guys has a fairy. Not that that matters because, again, we got our elixir soup. But yeah. Alright, and that was the one with the fairy. So that's a fairy there, if you are playing this and you want to get one. And there's another one there, so that one I guess was irrelevant. Yes, one to heal you and the other one to, I don't know, give you strength. Anyway, finally at the 43-minute mark, according to my clock, we're at the boss. So Gee, it's about time. This dungeon took way too long. I never liked it. You've done well to find your way to this place. Oh, chosen one. Accept this final challenge. This boss is actually pretty cool. This is probably, other than the Dark Nut, this is probably the coolest part. Like, the only cool part in this dungeon is the boss. It's too bad you only fight him once. You fight all the other guys like twice. But this guy only once. I guess you only fight the Helmrock King only once too, which is a bummer. I've always liked that boss too. But yeah, this is basically a remake of what's it called? Bongo Bongo. I guess the gods really liked him. Except this guy can shoot freaking like laser missiles, so obviously he's like a billion times better than Bongo Bongo. Boom. 1 and 2. And now we should just be able to throw a bomb in there, and that should be 1 hit. And I'm pretty sure we, like every Nintendo boss, we only have to do this 3 times. Now this boss is nice because he realizes you can't beat him unless you have arrows, so if you run out of arrows, he kindly and somewhat grossly spits them out of, or shoots them out of his nose. I guess like when he gets allergies or cold, instead of shooting out mucus like we humans do, he shoots arrows. Anyway, we finally completed him. Throw another bomb, and we should be pretty good. 1 and done. Wait, now done. That's kind of gross, but at least it gives us some arrows. What a kind boss. He knows like we can't beat him unless we have arrows. When are you gonna? Oh, I thought I broke you already. But I thought like I got rid of your eye. That is gross. Ah, dang it. Oh wait, he doesn't close his eyes, that's good. Alright. It's the only annoying thing about when his eyes come back, or his hands come back. You can target them instead of his hands. But yeah, I think that's it right there. Yup. We did it. We beat, what's his name, Jahala or something? The path can now be opened. Oh, chosen one. What will now come is to pass is tied to your fate, to the path that you have chosen. Go forward with caution. We get a nice shiny beam thing, which is cool. And we beat the boss. Also, he's gonna be gross one more time and like blow his nose to shoot a heart piece out. Or heart container, actually. But that's cool because this is a heart container. It's cool. You got a heart container, our life is increased by 1, and our life gauge has been replenished. Nice. Alright. So now what we do is we go to the top of the tower and open the way to Hyrule, and I'll end the episode once I'm in Hyrule. Alright. Fun fact, this is actually on the same map as the Great Sea, so it's not like some weird special map. It's just that there's a really tall invisible wall, so you can't really get here, even if you have cheats. Or I think you can get here, but you just can't get out. That's one way to toll a bell. That's a loud bell. That should be ringing Link's ears. He's like right next to it. Anyway, a light portal to underneath the sea has now opened up. Strangely enough, once we go down, we don't see any of the islands or the Tower of the Gods, so I feel like it teleports us to like another dimension, but of course that's not the case. Anyway, you have done well, Link. It would seem the gods have acknowledged you to be a true hero. But this does not mean your trials have ended here. Once you take your first step into the world beyond the ring of light you see shimmering in the waves before you, your true trial will begin. Are you ready, Link? Aye, aye, Captain. Let's go into the ring of light. And this is the cool cutscene. I only see this you only see this once in the game, so it's cool to see. You are probably wondering where we are, aren't you? Unfortunately, there's not enough time for me to explain it to you now. Once you're able to strike down Ganon with the item you obtain in this castle, all will be made clear to you. Trust in my words, see what awaits you in the castle. You know, it looks more like a chapel. Like froze. But yeah, I think that is a good spot to end the episode. So yeah, alright guys, we finally got past the long, tedious, and really dull Tower of the Gods. And I'm looking at my timer, and yep, this is another like 50-minute episode, so sorry about that, but that's just how the Tower of the Gods is. But yeah, if you are still somehow enjoying this video or this series, I'm eternally grateful. And if you want to see more of it, check out the playlist that I've made, so you can have easy access to it. And I hope to see you guys in the next part. With that, see you later.